Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm filming an exciting video. This is so funny because I had bought this palette myself, but then the brand actually ended up reaching out and sending me a PR package. So I'm excited because it gave me the push I needed to try everything out. So if you're interested in hearing about unicorn cosmetics, then just keep watching. If you guys are new to my channel, welcome. My name is Karen Harris. I like to film tan girl friendly makeup videos here on my channel. Today I am trying out a bunch of new things, so highly recommend checking the description box because I'll have things linked for you. I'm also testing out the new Lisa Eldridge foundation, so if you're curious about this, that video should be up already. I will go ahead and link it down below for you guys. And without further blabbering, let's get into it. Okay, so I'm going to keep this pretty chill because it's my induction day and I just have some time this morning, so I figured let me film one more video. And I thought this unicorn cosmetics package was the perfect one because it's so cute and fun and girly. They sent me a bunch of stuff. So the first thing they sent me was a bunch of lashes from this collection, which I'm so excited about because all of these look really cute and I really want to get into wearing lashes. So let me just show you the ones they sent me. And this packaging is so adorable. So the first style is called Darling, and this one looks like a really nice, easy lash. And then I have this one called Baby, which is super appropriate for today. This one is called Glow Up. Hopefully you guys can see these. I think they just look very soft and natural, which I love. Then I have this one called Dreamer. This one is called Classic. This one is called For Real. And then this one looks nice and wispy. It's called Stormy. So I really like this packaging. I'm very excited to try these out, but today is not going to be that day because I'm not about to put lashes on and take them off before going into the hospital. So they also send me some pigments. So we have 5 of those pigments. And I'm not a big pigment person, but these are interesting, I'm sure, to some of you. So this is the shade Team Me. And it's like a pretty purpley shade. I also like literally bit off all my nails today, which is silly, but this is the shade Bunny. It's like a pretty pink. This is the shade Daffodil. It's like a pretty pastel yellow color. I don't know if it's focusing on this, but hopefully it is. Then we have this pretty green. It's missing a sticker, so I have no idea what it's called, like a sage color. And then I have this gold color called Paparazzi. So those are the pigments for the collection. And the collection also comes with this really cool hand mirror. This is so cute. And I would be inclined to keep this, but I have so many mirrors and honestly, I only use the same one over and over again. I use my Simple Human. So I think I'm going to put this in my giveaway stash for one of you to win in the future. But that packaging is so cute. And so here is the palette they sent me, which I'm going to put in my giveaway pile as well because I had already purchased the palette myself because I was really curious about this brand and I wanted to see what their eyeshadow formula was like. So it worked out really well. So yeah, let's go ahead and try it out. So here is what the palette looks like. It says on the back here, fall in love with 26 matte and shimmer eyeshadows sent from heaven. Our split pan design allows you to romance new shades while having bigger pans for those classic colors you'll lust for time and time again. Shimmer shadows can transform any makeup look into one that's totally angelic, but sometimes you need to wake them up a little. And so here's my perfect tip. Shimmers can have a seal over the top that needs to be broken to get to the real pigmented powder. Grab a brow comb and gently brush over the shadows to disrupt the top layer and you'll be infatuated by super strong shimmers. Okay, Love Mel Blue. I'm guessing that's the founder. It says it's made in the PRC. Net weight is 46.8 grams or 1.65 ounces. 12-month shelf life, and this is what the palette looks like. There's a nice big mirror on the inside, and then these shades definitely are more like a spring palette, but that doesn't really bother me because I'm so curious, and I feel like some of these bigger shadows could also technically be blushes, like if you were really into like multi-use products. So let's go ahead and swatch because I've had this palette for like months and I've never swatched it, so here we go. Okay, so I got through the swatches. Let me give you the names. We've got Dreamer, Blossom, Angel, Baby, Renaissance, and then we come to the split pans. So we're starting off with like a really pretty lilac shade, so that's called Hope, Dagger, Ethereal, Darling, Cupid, Wings, Cherub, Saint, Halo, 777, Utopia, Pure is like a white matte shade. Then we have on this hand, because I ran out of arm space, I have Harp, Blessed, Eden, Harmony, Sweet Pea, Heavenly, Paradise, Romance, and Thorn. So there are like some grungy greens in this palette as well, which is kind of a fun twist. So yeah, I think I'm definitely going to gravitate towards this bottom row for this eye look. So let's get into that now. Okay, so I want to get this look started. I'm going to grab a brush. This is a Morphe E17, and I'm going to go into this shade called Paradise. It's like a really pretty light green kind of shade. I think I'm going to do a green eye look. Who's surprised? Who is surprised? But honestly, I feel like this color story is very like garden tea party, I should say. So those are kind of the colors I'm drawn to. And I'm curious to test this formula because I've never tried anything from this brand. I really wanted to ask them to send me the darker palette that they had, but I didn't want to be that person and be like, oh, actually, I know you want to send me this one. I already have it. Can you send me the other one instead? So maybe I'll buy the other one if I really like this one. Not that I need any more eyeshadow palettes, so. I feel like if I had a white base, this would probably pop a little bit more. And then I'm going to go into the shade Sweet Pea, which is this shade right here. It's a pretty green, but like a little darker than Paradise. And then I'm going to go into the last one called Thorn, which is like the darkest green. And I'm going to apply that on the outer corner. That's like pretty much the darkest shade in the palette. There is a brown called Harmony, but it doesn't look very dark, if I'm being honest with you guys. Okay, I'm going to try the shade Harmony in the outer corner just to give it a little bit of depth. Okay, so it's a very light green look in my opinion. Usually when I'm playing with greens, I like to have something very contrasting. But for the eyelid, I really like this shade Utopia and this shade Eden. So I think I'm going to try those two. We'll see. This is a interesting formula. I'm a little bit nervous because I don't know what it's going to be like. Hopefully it's like a really nice intense metallic. And honestly, I never use a spoolie to scrape shadow. They did say that in the instructions, but we'll see just with a brush how this does on the lid. Ooh, that's pretty. Okay. Okay, I have a ton of fallout, so I'm going to clean it off, powder my under eye, and then I will be right back to give you guys my first impression thoughts. I forgot to use the brush set. Dang it! Oh my gosh, I'm so bummed because this is such a cute brush set, and there's so many eyeshadow brushes. Can I blame it on pregnancy brain? That's so embarrassing. I have 1, 2, 3, 6 eyeshadow brushes and then 4 face brushes. So it's a 10-piece brush set. I'm so bummed. Shoot. I'm so sorry, Unicorn Cosmetics. These are beautiful though, and they have like detail on the actual ferrule and everything. Look at that. Hold on. Do you guys see that? It's kind of giving me like melt vibes. How pretty. Darn, I'm so mad at myself. And it feels really soft too. Well, at least I can use it for highlighter and stuff. So let's do that. Let's clean up and I'll be right back to try out the face brushes at least. Okay guys, so here is the final look. I have like a soft glam green eye vibe going, so whatever you want to call that. But I did unpack the brushes and these are so soft, these face brushes. And I did use this one for blush and this one for highlighter. I'm going to show you what I used for blush and highlighter in a second here. And then I did use this teeny tiny pencil brush as well for my lower lash line, and it worked really well. So I'm very excited to test out the rest of the brushes. I'm so sorry, I totally forgot to do that in this video and show you guys the brushes, which I'm not gonna lie, brush sets are like one of my favorite things just because I love finding really good affordable brush sets. So yeah, this is super cute and it comes in this really cute packaging as well if you want to like transport the brushes in there. So that's gonna go over there. And then for highlighter, I actually used a shade in the palette. I used the shade Angel. It is a bit of a shimmery hot mess, so I did put something else on top. And then for blush I used the shade Blossom, and it was like this really pretty mauvey red toned blush. So I did use my blush and highlighter from the palette, but just to supplement the highlighter for my Shop My Stash, I am using the Dior highlighter palette that I haven't used in a while, and I believe I used this shade called Glitter Strobe Gold, or maybe it's Glitter Stroke Pink Gold. I don't know. One of these top ones is what I used with the highlighter from the palette. And then my bronzer today is the Kosas bronzer. And that pretty much sums up this look. So let's talk about the eyeshadow palette really quickly. I really like the packaging. I think this is super pretty. This color story is just not my favorite because it's mostly pastels. So I really wish I had gone for the darker, more grungy version of this palette that they have. I can't remember what that one was called, but I think that's the one they launched with. Anyway, it's a nice palette. I'm happy they sent it to me. I'm glad I got to try it out. This one is the one I actually bought myself. Like I said, I'm gonna put the other one in a giveaway for you guys, so stay tuned for that. I'll probably do like a year-end one. We'll see. I honestly don't know. Giveaways are a lot of work, so don't hold me to anything because who knows how things will be. But I do think this is a nice palette. I don't think you need to run out and get it, but those are kind of my thoughts as far as first impression goes on this particular brand. I really want to try out the lashes as well. Those seem really nice. But today is not that day because we have other things to do right now. I hope you guys enjoyed this quick video. Thank you so much for watching. And I'm pretty sure this is going to be the last video I film with my baby inside me. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in another video soon. Bye!